Hey, Erica. What's going on in that closet? Your clothes are terrible.
Amelia, when did you look inside my closet?
When? Just now.
Just now? There's no one in the house right now. You entered the house again without permission while Dustin and I are at work? I told you not to enter our house without permission, didn't I?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I have a spare key.
The spare key is in case something happens. It's not for breaking in when we're not home. You take some food from the fridge, toilet paper from the bathroom, and also detergent, soap, shampoo, etc. are missing from the bathroom cabinet. It's all you, isn't it?
Breaking in? Me? You better watch your mouth.
But since you entered the house while we were away without permission, that's breaking in. If it wasn't my house, you would be a fine burglar.
You're always cocky like that. It's my son's house, so I'm not a burglar.
No, even if it's your son's house, if you steal things, you are a burglar.
You're so petty.
I'm sorry?
Just the thought of such a person living with Dustin is heartbreaking.
What do you mean heartbreaking?
By the way, you. What's with those terrible clothes?
Terrible? I don't have many brand clothes, but I do try to follow the trends. Some of them were bought by Dustin for my birthday or wedding anniversary.
Really? I don't think Dustin has such a bad taste.
What do you mean?
Do you go out with Dustin wearing that kind of clothes?
That's right. When we go out on dates, I often wear clothes that he bought me.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
Excuse me?
It's so tacky, so I sorted them out for you.
What?
Most of them ended up in a garbage bag.
What? Why are you doing that without even asking me?
It's because you wear so many tacky clothes. So I checked your closet. Well, it was terrible. From now on, don't wear tacky clothes.
There was no such thing as tacky clothes. I can't believe what you've done.
Please don't embarrass Dustin.
Dustin, can we talk?
What's wrong, Erica?
Yeah, Amelia just came to our house.
What? But there's no one at home.
Yes, but it looks like she used the spare key to get in.
What? Again? What the heck is she doing? Whenever she comes over, something always goes missing.
I know. It's okay if she just comes over, but she got rid of my clothes in the closet.
Are you serious?
She said, don't go out with tacky clothes.
Did she say such a terrible thing? I'm so stunned.
Yeah. I don't care about the clothes I bought myself. But I got those clothes from you, so I was shocked.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
Let's buy something for our anniversary again.
Yeah.
I'll talk to her. I'll be serious this time.
I'd appreciate it if you did.
Hey, Erica?
Hi, Amelia. What is it? I'm at work, so please make it quick.
What's with that tone? I called you because I was worried about something.
About what?
Well, Dustin is on a business trip right now, right?
Yes, he is.
I knew it. I hesitated to tell you, but I thought it would be better if you know.
What? What are you talking about?
I saw him in town yesterday.
You did?
He was walking with a beautiful woman with her arm wrapped around his arm.
With a woman? Where was he?
At a cafe by the station near his office. He went in there with that woman and looked like he was having a good time. I'm sure he is having an affair. And she was much more beautiful than you.
I don't believe it.
I understand why you don't want to believe me. I can't believe that he lied to you about the business trip and walked into a cafe in the daytime with a beautiful woman. Or can you think of a reason other than cheating?
Well, generally speaking, he could be having an affair. If that's the case, why were you near his office?
Well, I was invited to lunch by a friend. My friend is a gourmet. And it just so happened to be near the station closest to his office.
I see. What was he wearing?
Huh? Oh, what was he wearing? I don't really remember. I think he was wearing a relatively casual shirt and pants.
He's negotiating a deal with a client on this trip, so I'm sure he wasn't wearing casual clothes.
Ah. So that's why I'm saying he's cheating on you. He said it was a business trip or something, but he was actually meeting a woman in town. What are you going to do if he was cheating on you? Isn't this what happens when you're not attractive as a woman? It's because you wear such terrible clothes all the time.
If he had cheated on me, I would consider divorcing him.
What? Divorce? Don't you think you guys should talk it out or forgive him for once? Is it really all his fault?
We vowed at our wedding that we would love each other for the rest of our lives.
That may be true, but you have your bad points too.
But that's something I can't tolerate. I think once you know you've been betrayed, your love towards him is over.
Oh my goodness, you really are a cold woman. It might be your own fault, you know. Once he cheats on you, you are going to divorce him?
If that's the case, yes, I will.
Then you would divorce him happily?
Happily?
Well, because he was actually having an affair. But you won't divorce him right away, will you?
There's no way he is having an affair.
You don't know that.
Even if it's a business trip, this time it's a 3-day business trip. He comes home every day. He always buys me a souvenir from his business trip that day. So it's hard to imagine him at a cafe near his office during lunchtime.
So you're saying it wasn't Dustin? There's no way I could have mistaken my own son.
But the clothes he was wearing didn't match.
I just couldn't remember what he was wearing because it happened so suddenly.
Besides, if he was having an affair, he wouldn't be going anywhere near the office, would he? He never knows when or who might be watching him.
He can go anywhere he wants. That was definitely him.
Well, if you insist that much, I will make sure. Well then, I have some work to do, so if you'll excuse me.
Hey, wait, Erica. Erica, what happened to Dustin having an affair?
There's no way he would be cheating on me. I talked to him directly. He showed me all the texts and call records, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
No? You even looked into his phone? That's an invasion of privacy, even you're married to him.
I didn't ask him to show me his phone. He just showed it to me.
Oh, really?
Besides, I contacted the company to be sure. He always accompanied the general manager. He was never around the company.
What? You even contacted his company?
Of course I did. If he was really having an affair, my whole life will change. I knew that he was not having an affair.
Then, was I wrong?
I guess so.
Does that mean you and Dustin are not getting a divorce?
No, because there's no reason to divorce.
Well, okay. Oh my.
Dustin, are you on your way home now?
Yeah, I'm on the train. What's up?
Yeah, I just heard from your mother.
Did she clear up my suspicions of cheating on me?
Of course.
She's really getting me in trouble. What was she thinking, suspecting her own son having an affair?
She does things that you wouldn't even think of doing. It might be fun, but I'm a little excited about what she's going to set me up with next.
Erica, this isn't funny.
Indeed.
If you see anything unusual, you report it to me right away, okay? I'll have to think about the future, depending on what happens. I can't have her causing me any more trouble.
I hope it doesn't come to that. After all, she's your mother. If possible, I'd like to keep our relationship on good terms.
Thank you for saying that, Erica.
It's not for you to apologize. Anyway, the cheating allegations have been settled, so...
Okay, I understand. I'll be home shortly. Erica, are you at work now? I'm in trouble. Reply to me right away.
What's wrong, Amelia?
That's the thing. Dustin had an accident and was taken to the hospital.
What?
He was involved in a truck accident on the way to work. He's badly hurt.
How did you know about this? If he had an accident, wouldn't he have contacted me?
I don't know about that. Maybe he found my number first.
I doubt that.
Anyway, he's terribly injured, and it's going to cost $10,000 for the treatment. So bring $10,000 now.
$10,000?
Stop nagging and bring it to me right away. Don't you want to save Dustin?
Okay, Amelia, wait a minute.
Hey, Erica, what's taking you so long? I can't proceed with the paperwork because you haven't brought $10,000 yet. Don't you want to help Dustin?
Well, Amelia,
What?
Dustin is sitting right next to me right now.
What? How can he be with you? Have you lost your mind? He is in the hospital with me. He's already unconscious.
That's not true. He's sitting in the chair right here.
Stop lying. In the first place, how could he be with you today when it's a weekday and he's working? You're supposed to be working too, right?
We're both taking a paid holiday today.
Paid holiday? For what?
Actually, I had to go to the hospital where you're at. We were just there.
What?
What do you mean that he had an accident and it cost $10,000 for treatment? He wants to talk to you.
What? Dustin? Hey, Mom, what the heck is going on? You suspected me of cheating on Erica and lied about an accident that could cost my life. What is this all about? What do you want? Why are you there? Erica told you. We had a doctor's appointment since a while ago. You're kidding, right? What do you mean $10,000 for treatment? Why did you try to get Erica to bring that much money? That's what? I went on a bit of a shopping spree, and when I realized I was in debt, I was having trouble paying it back, so... What? Debt? You were going to make Erica pay for your debt? Of course I was going to pay it back. You're kidding. Then what's with my cheating allegations? I just wanted you back. I missed you when you left my house. That's why I got so obsessed with shopping. I could forget how much I miss you when I was shopping. That's just your excuse. That has nothing to do with Erica. I know, but why can't you be nice to the wife I married out of love? Why can't you just get along? She's trying so hard to be nice to you. I'm completely disappointed in you. From now on, your association with me will not be good for our baby. I'm going to break off the relationship with you. What? A baby? Wait a minute. What do you mean, a child? You mean I'm going to have a grandchild? That was the plan, but I'm not letting you see the baby. I know you're just going to cause some troubles. Now leave us alone. Bye. Dustin, wait a minute.
Amelia, that's what this is about. Actually, we've been undergoing fertility treatment at that hospital for a long time. And there were signs of pregnancy, so we were visiting there today. We were able to have a baby without a doubt. I was planning to report this to you afterwards.
Don't say that. I am the grandmother. I have the right to hold the baby, don't I?
Generally speaking, yes, but not if we break off the relationship with you. You wanted me to pay off your $10,000 debt. Isn't that too scary? I will not allow my baby to see you with such thoughts in your head.
Why do you say that? I was just trying to get help because I was in trouble.
Besides, it just occurred to me. You said before that you threw away all the clothes from my closet, right? I cleaned it out myself. I found that only a few brand items were thrown away.
Oh, was it?
Did you take those items to recycling or something? I was wondering if you might have exchanged them for cash.
Well, I guess that's what happened.
That's terrible, Amelia. Some of those items were gifts from Dustin. They were precious. They'll never come back again.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm really having a financial problem. The payment was due and
You were just taking advantage of me. I'm really disappointed. I'm so tired of all the harassment from you. This is not good for the baby. I will break off the relationship with you for good.
Oh no. Forgive me, Erica. Erica? Are you at work right now? Where are you? Can you reply to this line?
Yes?
I just came to your apartment and it's vacant. What's going on?
You're a stranger now. It's none of your business.
Don't say that. And please, tell me what's going on.
We moved out.
Moved out? You didn't say anything about moving.
Do I have to tell you? You and I are strangers now.
Oh no. Where did you go? At least, tell me where you are.
I don't want to. And Dustin told me never to tell you.
Why? Why are you being so mean to me?
Because you keep barging in on me like that.
What?
I thought you would definitely come to my house when you were in need of money.
That's right. I'm in financial trouble. I can't pay the rent of the apartment I was living in. I got evicted and I have nowhere to go. So please, tell me where you are.
I don't want to do that, even more so. I don't want you to stay at my place.
Don't say that. You're the only ones I can count on.
I'm not going to tell you. I won't be happy if you ask me for another $10,000. We are no longer related. So please stop following us around.
Then, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to pay back my debt?
Why don't you think about that yourself? But no matter how you think about it, I think you have to work first.
What? You want me to work?
Because you have debts, right? You are having trouble making your monthly payments, right? Then you have no choice but to work, don't you?
Are you going to make an old person work?
It's your own money, so you have to pay it back, right? If you have no other income, then you have to work, don't you?
I don't want to. If you guys live with me, I can pay you back little by little with my pension. That's why I came here. I have nowhere else to go, so help me.
You can't talk to us like that. We will never change our minds again. I suggest you get out of there as soon as possible before the residents report you.
Are you really not going to help me? Are you really going to abandon me?
I don't think you have any choice since you have done so much. We want to have and raise our baby in peace from now on. So I will never get involved with you again.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Erica. I apologize. Please help me.
That's enough. I have no intention of doing so. Goodbye.
Wait. Erica, don't abandon me, please.
After that, Amelia was crying so loudly that it echoed throughout the apartment. The residents called the police and took her to the police station. There was no particular incident, so she was only given a warning. After that, she returned to her parents' home in tears because she had nowhere to go. She's now living with her parents and working at a nearby factory to pay off her debts. At her age, her grandparents still lecture her every day. I think she might be feeling a little sorry for herself. I'm glad I was able to leave her before the birth of my baby. We went to parenting classes as a couple, and we're slowly getting ready to be parents. Now all we can do is hope that everything will go smoothly and that the baby will be born healthy.
Melanie, have you calmed down yet?
What? About what?
It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while. What did you mean, have I calmed down yet?
I mean, have you stopped being angry? Have you thought about what you've done? Do you feel any remorse?
Any remorse? For what?
Oh, what do you mean for what? If you don't start showing some sort of regret or remorse and you don't apologize to me, then I won't be coming back to the house.
Sorry, I don't know what you mean. Can you explain this to me so that I understand what you're talking about?
Oh, you really don't know. You and I had a fight about a month ago, right?
Okay.
And I left the house.
That was a fight?
Yeah, about how messy you are. The fact that you never do the housework. All you do is spend money. You don't do anything around the house. And you don't do anything for me. That's why I left. It's been a month already. I figured by now you would have understood and started to change your ways.
Understood and changed my ways. Aaron, what the heck are you talking about?
I thought if you had changed your ways and promised to be better, I'd be nice and come back to the house. That's what I thought anyway. That's the whole reason I messaged you again. See, I'm a pretty nice guy, aren't I? You always seem so busy with work. I came home so many times after work and you weren't there. I never had any idea what you were out doing.
Well, obviously I was still at work. It was like that before we got married, too. You know I have to do a lot of overtime with my position. So why are you just bringing this up now?
You need to stop putting your job first. You're not thinking about me at all. That's why I left and wasn't talking to you anymore. You were pretty sad when I was gone, weren't you?
No, I wouldn't say I was sad. Just a little surprised.
What do you mean, surprised?
Surprised that that was your whole reason for leaving. Actually, I was a little disgusted by it.
What do you mean by that? My old girlfriend always did the housework for me. She was always thinking about me and doing things for me.
Is that why she ended up cleaning out your bank account and running away? She left without saying goodbye, didn't she? You told me that's why it's better for you if you have a woman who can support herself. That's one of the main reasons you married me, right? Because I have a good job and I could support myself?
Well, yeah, but I think you should at least do a little more of the housework.
You know how busy I am. Yet I still tried to help out whenever I could. Though I was busy with work, I still made dinner for you the majority of the time. Wasn't that enough for you? And on my days off, I cleaned the house and did the laundry. You're telling me that's not enough for you?
I want you to make dinner for me every night. Have it waiting there for me when I get home. Just like my previous girlfriend did.
Stop with that. If that's what you want, maybe you should look for a girl who's more like your old girlfriend, don't you think? Anyway, what do you think telling me all this now is going to accomplish? Whatever. Everything's good now, right? You're free and you can do whatever you want. Go find another girl more like what you want and everything will be fine.
What do you mean by that? I'm not free. Can't do whatever I want. Are you saying you haven't thought about what you've done? Or that you don't regret it at all? Why are you being so difficult with me? I can't believe you talk to your husband like that. Don't you think it's a little strange? I'm telling you, you need to start thinking more about me and my feelings. You should show me some respect. You're my wife after all.
What are you going on about with all of this? I have no idea what you're saying. You and I are divorced, aren't we? So none of what you've been saying has anything to do with me now.
What? Divorced? What are you talking about? We're not divorced.
What? You handed me divorce papers, didn't you? And they were already filled out. So why are you acting like you don't know what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean we're divorced. I told you after I handed you the papers and left the house. I explained everything when I texted you, didn't I? I said if you didn't think about what you'd done and start changing your ways, I'd divorce you. I told you that, yet you never contacted me after that. I was wondering what the heck happened. That's why I finally broke down and messaged you today.
Pardon me? I replied to you right away and told you I completely understood, didn't I?
Yeah, you told me that. But that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about now.
I don't know what you mean by that. You said if I didn't change my ways, you were going to divorce me, right? So I assumed that meant we'd have to get divorced. I knew I couldn't change my ways, because I was doing as much as I possibly could for you already. That's why I messaged you back and said, I understand. It was such a petty reason, too. You were the one who mentioned divorce and handed me the papers. I was a little shocked, but the papers were filled out, so I thought you really wanted it. I read them over, signed them, and submitted them the same day.
Huh? The papers? You submitted them? You're kidding.
I wouldn't kid about something like that. My husband handed me signed divorce papers and left the house, didn't he? The terms in the papers seemed fine, so it was only natural to sign them myself and submit them, right?
What? No. The natural thing to do would be to see if your husband was serious or not. You should have sat down with me after we had both calmed down, and we should have discussed it.
Really? I should have checked to see if you were serious? You went and got divorce papers, filled them out, handed them to me, and then left home. That seems pretty serious to me. And it didn't seem like you wanted to discuss it any further, so I signed them and submitted them. I only had two choices. Do even more around the house or divorce you. How dare you tell your wife, who's a lot busier than you, to do all the housework and be home to make you dinner? You know that's impossible.
But my old girlfriend did all the housework and made my meals.
So what? Stop comparing me to your unemployed past girlfriend. I have a full-time job with a lot of responsibilities. She sat around the house all day with nothing to do but the housework.
Look, the bottom line is you don't do the housework, and you always spend our money buying things for yourself.
Pardon me? That's a joint bank account, it's not your account. And my salary got deposited directly into it. I work damn hard and make more money than you. So if I want to go out and buy some new clothes or get a manicure every now and then, that's my decision. What's wrong with that? Anyway, this whole discussion is just wasting my time. We're already divorced. I'm done talking with you.
Wait, hold on a minute. Where am I supposed to go?
What do you mean?
I've been out of the house for almost a month now. I thought if I left, you'd be lonely without me. I planned on going back to your house. So what am I supposed to do now? Where will I live?
I don't know. It's not my problem. We're not related anymore.
I've been renting a room from a guy. It was the only place I could find on short notice. It's really expensive for just a room. Can't live here forever. It's really small. I want to go back to your house.
Oh, you're really selfish, aren't you? You were the one who said you're leaving. Now you want to come back? Have you lost your mind?
But I never really thought we'd get divorced.
Then why did you give me divorce papers? Usually when someone goes and gets divorce papers and fills them out, it means they seriously want a divorce, doesn't it?
Fine, then I'm suing you for compensation money.
For what?
For this 100% one-sided, fraudulent divorce. I never agreed to this divorce, and I'm not okay with it. You submitted those papers without my consent. I'll never forgive you.
Without your consent? You went and got the papers, signed them, and handed them to me. Oh, tell the judge how that happened without your consent.
Well, I never told you to submit them.
Now you're just arguing for argument's sake.
Whatever. I'm suing you. I never agreed to it, and you forced me to get divorced. I know you make good money. I'm gonna get $100K from you.
All right, then. You just screwed up big time.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
If you really want to press the subject of compensation money, let's go there. Up until now, I wasn't even going to worry about taking any from you. Well, that's what I thought, at least. I was just going to overlook the whole thing. But you had to go and open your big mouth and try to threaten me?
What do you mean you weren't gonna take any from me? I'm the one who's gonna sue you.
You were cheating on me, weren't you? I knew the moment you started.
Huh? Cheating? What are you talking about? How'd you get that?
How cute. Aw, you two look like you're in love. I knew you were cheating on me, but I was so busy with work. I didn't want to even start thinking about divorce and the headaches that would cause me. And then you were nice enough to go out and get the papers and fill them all out for me. You even packed up all your stuff and moved out without me needing to lift a finger. I was so happy. I was just going to forget all about your cheating.
You knew I was cheating?
Yeah, of course. And I knew it was with that old girlfriend you were always talking about. I knew you started seeing her again. I was so busy with work, yet it was still so obvious to me. I checked your smartphone for proof, too. You started living with her the day you moved out, didn't you? So I'm assuming she cleared you out and ran away again. And that's why you contacted me. Am I right?
Well, she swindled me again. I never imagined something like this could happen. That woman's a con artist. She's pure evil.
Getting all your money stolen twice by the same woman. You've got to be a total idiot. What did I ever see in you? Anyway, if you wouldn't have threatened to sue me for that obviously ridiculous reason, I would have left you alone. I wasn't going to sue you for cheating on me. But you had to go and be a total idiot yet again. Oh, I'm taking that compensation money from you now.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
You cheated on me while we were married. It caused us to get divorced. I have every right to make you pay me compensation. And to make sure you don't try running from this, I'm going to contact your parents so they know. And I'll have my lawyer serve you your papers at your company. That'll be a lot easier than trying to track you down wherever you're staying.
What? Compensation money? From me? Now?
That's right. Because you contacted me and started all of this nonsense.
I contacted you because I didn't think you had submitted the divorce papers. I just wanted to go back to the life I had before.
You're crazy if you thought that would happen. Well, you obviously are crazy if you got robbed by that same woman twice.
Melanie, please, I'm begging you. She manipulated me. She tricked me. You were the only woman I really loved.
Oh, don't give me that BS. Regardless of what you say, we're already divorced. The only thing left for me to do now is to collect my compensation money from you. Sorry.
I can't pay you a cent. That evil woman, she cleaned me out. I've got nothing.
And because this is the second time she's done that to you, it only proves how much of an idiot you truly are. When you saw her again, you should have gone to the cops. But instead of doing that, you decided to start dating her again?
I thought she had changed. I honestly never thought she'd do that to me again. I believed her when she apologized. She sounded so convincing that I took her in again.
Oh, I didn't ask for the details. Oh, I'm so glad I got the proof of you cheating on me. So from now on, if you want to talk to me, do it through my lawyer.
Wait. Oh, please, just listen to me.
I'm never messaging you again either. I'm gonna contact your parents and make sure everyone at your company knows what happened. You won't be able to run from me. I'm gonna make sure I get my compensation money from you. So you'd better start working hard and find a way to pay it. Bye-bye. A few days later, Aaron got served the papers at his office. Obviously, everyone knew something had happened. It wasn't long before everyone started asking questions, and the details of what Aaron did became public knowledge. His parents also contacted him about what he had done and told him exactly what they thought of him. Of course, Aaron was hoping there would be a way to get out of paying the compensation money. But because everyone found out what Aaron had done, not only did his parents disown him, but many of his friends and co-workers were also disgusted with his stupidity, and they stopped talking to him. Fearing that Melanie would contact his company and cause more problems if he didn't pay her, Aaron decided to pay all the compensation money to her in one lump sum so he'd never have to deal with her again. Unfortunately, in order to do that, he had to borrow money from an unreputable firm. Because of that, he didn't have to worry about Melanie anymore. But the next few years of his life would be a nightmare of debt for him. It looks like his own selfishness and stupidity ended up being his downfall.